Hello, it is the early hours of Thursday and I can't sleep, so I've made myself a Horlicks to try and make me sleepy. Husband got me a tin of hot chocolate flakes and it is for making hot chocolate with, but he thought it would be fun to stir some into my Horlicks or coffee or whatever I'm drinking, just to, like when you have a cappuccino. So it actually looks really nice. Just looks like crumbled up flake, really. Yeah, so I'm going to try adding some of that to my Horlicks and seeing what it tastes like. It melts almost instantly. So that's it stirred in. Yummy. While I can't sleep, I have been stash diving. I found this skein of yarn. It's called The Cold Never Bothered Me Anyway. It's from Bird Street Yarn. My mum got it for me a couple of years ago. And I'm going to use that as the contrast colour in my fairy light shawl. And then I found these minis from the Wool Barn and some scraps as well. And also the little toffee mince pie that I made last year that I'd misplaced. So that was good. I found all these things. And I also had a delivery of my nails, which was really late, but they're here now anyway. So I'm going to go and wind the skein and try and get a little bit of sleep at least. Well, I am sorry about you having to see me like this with no makeup on. Just the reality of a flare-up is still ongoing. I'm not very well at all, but it's fine, you know. What can you do? So I showed you the skein that I am using for the fairy light shawl, and I just thought I'd show you. I said it last time, I'm never going to hand wind a 100-gram skein ever again. And then last night I had my Swift, I had the skein, and I thought to myself, I can't be bothered to go and get my ball winder. Husband was cooking, I think, Tom was doing something. And I just thought, I'm going to hand wind it. Why did I do that? Why? But I did it. Isn't that beautiful? The cold never bothered me anyway. So, what I've done is, this is day 1 and 2 of the Greenlambkin yarn Advent. The fairy light shawl is so pretty so far and really sparkly. I do love linen stitch. It's really effective. So this Advent uses 5 grams of each day. And that actually has gone quite far, hasn't it? 5 grams. And then I think I'm going to do a habitation with the rest of the calendar, which will be lovely because I love habitations. I was going to say something else, and it was to do with yarn, and now I've completely forgotten. I shouldn't have started this really because obviously I've got the Gansey to do, but I couldn't sleep at all last night, and I just fancy some crochet. Do you know anyone who just fancies some crochet? So yeah, I started it. My nails came. They are little gingerbread cookie Christmas nails. So I'll do those at some point. I wish I could remember what I was going to say. Brain fog. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is open my Advents. It is day 5. And then... just trying to think of anything else that's going to happen today. Probably not much. If anything happens today, I will add it in. If not, once I've opened my Advents, I will finish off with my own Advent little clip at the end. And that will be day 5. It's been quite boring so far, hasn't it? Because nothing really happens. But I have booked... this is funny. I've booked Blythe to see Santa. It's a doggy Santa experience with a sniff walk and Santa's grotto, and then he gets to meet Santa and have a present and a photo and everything. And, you know, my child is 17 now. I did try and persuade him to go and see Santa, but he won't. So Blythe is my only option. I would take Maddie as well, but she's absolutely feral. So she's 10 and she just doesn't care anymore about anything. She just does what she wants when she wants. But Blythe is more polite than Maddie is. So yeah, so I've booked him to see Santa, and I don't know what he'll make of it. He loves people, so I'm sure he'll have a great time. So I'll take you along with me when that happens. It's not going to be for a while yet. This weekend I've got a friend coming to stay. He will... I doubt you'll see him because I don't like to film people really without their consent. I mean, if he wants to be in it, sure, but probably not. Yeah, so that's this weekend. We're hoping to... We've been getting a real tree for years, and then we moved, and now this house is so tiny. I don't think we've got room for one, so I think we might have to put back up the skinny one that we bought last year. But even now, I'm not sure where it's going to go, because I've bought a dye cupboard since then, which is where it was last year. Gosh. Is anyone else not feeling Christmas this year? I just feel like it's only just been autumn, and that's gone so fast that I've only just put the autumn stuff out, and now it's Christmas stuff, and it feels a bit like a chore this year, which is a shame because I don't like feeling like that about Christmas. I love Christmas, but it feels like, we gotta put the tree up because that's what we're supposed to do, and it's just a chore. I don't know why I feel like this. I need to get in the Christmas spirit. If anyone has any suggestions, I would welcome them greatly. Right, I'm going to go now and open my Advents because you've probably had enough of my face. Bye-bye. Day 4. Blythe is ready. What have we got? Today is venison sausage bites. So hopefully he'll like these. Let's just do those like that. Day 4. All the way over here. Snout. Ooh. Ooh, venison sausage. Oh yeah, we'll have... Madigan, would you like a venison set? A venison sausage bite? Yes, you would. Ooh, you like those, don't you? There's enough for one more each. Nice. And one more for Maddie. Okay, I like those. Did you like that? All gone. All gone. All gone. I can hear snoring. Who's snoring? Somebody's snoring, aren't they? Is it a cat? Maddie, they're all gone. They're all gone. Sorry. You have to wait till tomorrow now, aren't you? Would you like to get your toy on the floor there? Where's your toy? Get your toy. No? He's looking for the snoring. Madeline? There's nothing left in that day. They would just like to eat the whole thing. Wouldn't you? You want the whole thing right now. Well, you can't. Bye. I'm using my phone today because I need to figure out what's wrong with my camera. So I've pre-opened the bag and I'm just going to tip it out. Number 4. Oh, can I guess? I don't think I can guess. Oh gosh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Please don't snag. There we go. Ooh, almost a disaster. Oh, it's got brown, chocolate, peppermint. Let's have a look. Peppermint creams! Oh, we used to make these every year when I was in brownies and guides. And then when I took over the brownies and the guides, it was tradition. Every year we would make peppermint creams and we would also decorate a Yule log. And it was so much fun. Oh, they're gorgeous colours. Every time. Every time. She's been silent all morning so far. And now she's barking. I love it. I love it. Right, let's do today's jigsaw. Day 4 of my Advent jigsaw. I'm going to just empty it all out and then I will speed it up again so it goes very, very fast. But I don't know if anyone else has a method for doing jigsaws. Probably the same as mine. I find the edge bits first and then fill in any colours I can see and then fill in the bits that are the most difficult right at the end. And that is today's all complete. Number 4's jam is all the way over this side today. Ooh, cerise cherry. I love cherry. Hang on. Cerise à la feuille de violet. Cherry with violet leaf, I think that is. Ooh. I love like rose and violet and floral flavours and scents. That is going to be amazing. Gosh, in my excitement then I cut myself off. I pressed the button. I was going to say I need to smell it. Well, that was disappointing. I'm so bunged up I can't smell anything. Oh look. I can't wait to try that one. Oh, shall I do that? Oh my gosh, I can really taste the violet. That's so nice. I'm gonna have that today for my lunch. Right, I'm not sure if this will work. I've just looked up how to record my screen on Windows, and it seems to be recording something. So I've got D&D tonight. It is a campaign called Humblewood. So it's D&D rules, but there are extra sort of characters and things, and you play as little woodland animals. And last month, which was when our last session was, we came to the end of the part we were playing. And a couple of us have decided now for this new part to bring in new characters. So that's me there, that little hedgehog called Quilliam. And I've decided to make a new character who is a sheep barbarian. So the first thing I need to do is find a new character sheet on here. I'm assuming this one is for me. Edit sheet. Right, so I need to come up with a name for him. So I'm just going to put sheep right now. And then class barbarian. Subclass, I don't know yet. Level 1. We are currently level 5, I think. Race, can't remember what it's called, but I will look it up. Creature type. Sheep. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is roll for stats, and what that means is I can see somebody else has rolled for stats here. So you get 3 rolls and you can pick the best roll. These 6 numbers are the numbers that go in your character traits here. So strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom and charisma. And different stats are good for different things. So a barbarian will need to be strong and have good constitution. Not so much intelligence or wisdom. So your highest numbers would go in there. And then everything else you just choose where you want them to go, really. So what I am going to do is, first of all, I need to find the code to type in for the ability scores. Right, I have found the code for stats. So wish me luck, because sometimes my rolls go really well and sometimes they don't. Roll 1. Roll 2. Oh, that's not a bad one. Roll 3. Oh, now. No, roll 3 is good. We've got a 17, a 15, 14, another 14, a 12, and 11. Yeah, so I'll be taking those. Right, so now I need to look up Barbarian 5e, because that is the version of D&D that we play. So 5th level Barbarian, plus 3 proficiency bonus. So, oh, it's done that for me. So that's what you add on to your rolls, basically. I get an extra attack and fast movement and 3 rages. Right, okay. So if we look at this here, you get 1d12 per barbarian level of hit dice. Why does that say d4? It's a d12. Don't know my hit points yet. We'll roll those in a bit. I probably won't go through all this while I'm on the camera. What I will probably do is build the basic character and then show him to you at the end, because people who aren't into D&D, this might be a bit boring anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go off and build my little sheep barbarian and we will see what he turns out like. Well, I think I'm done. So I'm basically a little sheep. You can see him there. And he's very cute and fluffy. He's called Captain Cloudcoat. But when he gets mad, he goes into a rampage. Lol. He is part of the Storm Herald Barbarian, which means that he's got cool stuff like he can have an aura that's a storm and it can do damage to people, or it can help your party with temporary hit points. And he's also like got sheep stuff as well, so he can use his head to butt people. He's resistant to being charmed because he's got a stubborn mind, but he's got a cute little friendly face, so people trust him. And then he's got this flocking thing, which helps your party re-roll their dice if they need to. So that's really cool. So he's all ready to go tonight. I've not played a barbarian, I don't think, before, so that will be fun. And we will see how he does. Looking forward to that. Captain Cloudcoat. I wonder what he could be called when he goes into a rage. Captain Storm Cloud, maybe. I don't know. I'll think of something. Right, that is me done. I am going to leave you with my Advent. See you tomorrow. Welcome to day 4 of the Wild Magic Yarns Advent Calendar. Today's theme is a true herald of the season, one that arrived with the turkey and the tinsel, the Christmas Radio Times. In our house, the Radio Times Christmas issue was sacred. It only appeared once a year, usually tucked into the shopping bags with the shortbread and the satsumas. And when it was placed on the coffee table, out came the highlighters. We'd all take turns highlighting our must-watch shows, cartoons, Christmas specials, the Queen's speech, and of course the big movie premiere. It was a ritual of anticipation, a paper portal into the magic of the Christmas season. And those covers, from snowy robins to glittering stars and Doctor Who in a Santa hat, they were little works of art. Some families kept them, and we definitely should have. I would love to look back on what we highlighted when I was a child. Things have changed a lot since then. TV is now on demand and we can watch anything we missed when it was live, meaning that there isn't really much point in highlighting our must-see shows anymore. It has sort of spoiled the whole Christmas TV feeling, as we don't all sit down as a family at a certain time to watch live TV these days. Last year was a nice reminder of how things used to be. The whole nation waited with bated breath for the Gavin and Stacey big finale. It was just like the old days, curled up under a cosy blanket with the Quality Street, the family all together, waiting to watch a special show. Today's yarn is based on the black and white pages and ink inside the Radio Times, and then those bright neon highlighter colours, green, yellow and pink. Today's stitch marker is a tiny highlighter to remind you of the times when that was how we claimed our favourite TV programmes of the season. Once that was highlighted in your colour, that was it. It was set in stone. We were watching that programme at that time. I'm hanging mine on my tree, and that is the end of day 4, Radio Times.